Passion, drive, and patience. The formula of winning championships is also what keeps your ride or die alive. eBay Motors has everything for you to maintain your vehicle and level it up to peak performance. Superchargers, roof racks, exhaust kits, LED lights, and more. Whether you're into speed, power, or style, eBay Motors has it covered. With over 122 million parts for your number one ride or die, you'll always find exactly what you're looking for. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, your part is guaranteed to fit your ride every time or your money back. Because with eBay Motors, you're burning rubber, not cash. With all the parts you need at the prices that you want. It's easy to make your car the MVP it needs to be and bring home huge wins. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Again, ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
He is a Jew. He's very funny. He wants more money and more mic time. He's got anxiety. He's got depression. He takes pills so he doesn't lose his mind. He's just a fuck boy. He's not your goy toy.
I'm already paying him. Okay? So we went to pay him a little bit. To now he decides he has to demand fucking shoes when he didn't put his initial order in. No, hold on. He did not let me know that he wanted a fucking pair prior. He did not.
Well, we didn't. I don't think we got an exact size.
Okay, so that's whose fault's that?
No, I know. But
okay, so now when he comes in, I need a 14, which is the biggest pair we make, and got gobbled up by all the big-footed motherfuckers we were, and he didn't let me know he was a 14. If he was a 9.5, there wouldn't be a fucking problem. If he was a fucking 10.5, there's not a problem. I don't have any fucking 14s. They went the fastest. And so now him fucking and everybody I can't fucking now it's on me. Now you're putting it on me.
No.
His inability to tell us he was a 14 early on is the problem.
Well, can I just say that
and moving forward, I'll make sure he gets every fucking one of our little fucking gimmicks. When you're dealing with the fucking mark, you gotta fucking, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, goddamn, fuck.
No, we're on.
I don't know if we're on or not.
We're on YouTube, yeah.
I don't think so. I'm
No, we are. That's what we're at. And then
I know, but I'm looking at YouTube, lover, and it's not showing us yet. So I keep refreshing. Hold on. Keep refreshing.
All right.
Hold on. Keep refreshing.
Well, let's just keep talking like we were.
Well, we are talking.
Okay, I know. Well, I just wanted to say that.
I'm trying to keep refreshing, too.
Can this is, look, I owe Tig's Bits merch. I asked for their addresses very shortly after they started.
And have they given it yet?
Yes, they gave it to me, but I haven't gotten it to Erica at all.
Well, that's on you, motherfucker.
I'm not saying it's not on me, but what I'm telling you is there are a lot of people that, even though they might quote unquote work for the BRN, like that, the merch and all that stuff, like they want to be a part of it.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But the fucking one thing that we did a pre-order on, if this was a straw hat or this was something that we keep in fucking that we keep in stock, when you say such and such needs a 14, well, first of all, such and such, let's not even mention any names because I don't want to call anybody out and get
well,
anybody.
They know what you're
But here's the deal. So such and such wants a 14. Well, such and such just let you know recently that he wore 14. Secondly, this was the one of there's two things. There's two things that I just can't have laying around for people that help the show. One is things that I've pre-ordered, and we've said pre-order them. And two are rings. I cannot provide those for people that are helping the program that have not, before I put the order in on the tennis shoes, such and such should have said, hey, Zeth, I wear a 14. Can you hook me up?
All right. Well,
first of all, they're quite expensive.
I agree. We're talking about Gary Cantrell. I mean, he knows we're talking about him. Well, we can go ahead and let everybody know. Yes, he asked for a pair at the very beginning. I don't know if he gave me a size or not. It's possible he did, and I dropped the ball. But when all the shoes came in and tried to get a 14, those got gobbled up. But what I was saying was because
I had like one extra pair of 14, and I think I gave them to
Ty J.
Yes. I think Ty J it was my 14.
Yeah, and I respect that. You know, the thing is that I'm just relaying to you is, despite the fact that you might pay Gary Cantrell a little bit, or the fact that we got Tiggs Bits on the network, like, they all still love the show.
I know, and I will provide them with any bit of merchandise that they want.
I know,
with the exception of things that I have to pre-order or large, items like. Now, don't think that Gary Cantrell and Tiggs and Bits, as part of the staff, won't be getting a Bubba Army ring, because they will. But don't bust my fucking balls because I don't have a size 14 for you, Gary.
No, he's not.
You didn't let me know that you needed a 14.
No, Gary's not here. Gary, you're good, buddy. Gary, chill out. You're just... No, Gary's not...
I don't think we're even on. I don't even think we're on.
Well, Gary's not busting balls.
Then you're busting balls.
I'm just trying to get everybody taken care of.
And I'm trying to take care of everybody.
You know, and I understand, but I have to come
garbage in, garbage out.
I have to come to you.
If you give me garbage in, I'm going to give you garbage out. If you give me good intel and data in, I have the resources, unlike most radio personalities, to have somebody running my merchandise department that can get to the Tiggs and Bits or to the Gary Cantrells, whatever your fucking heart desires. If you want a straw hat, if you want a 3/4 zip, if you want a fucking
I need a couple pigmentation
if you
shirts.
need a couple pigmentations, so we got fucked on those. We're waiting for another order.
We're still waiting on the bigger ones? Okay.
They reimbursed us because they got lost, and they're now remaking them. So, but we got all this you don't know that, I got to sit here and do a show.
I don't know.
You got to, no, hold on.
Oh,
Don't fuck with me. But I also have to take in consideration that we just had a loft shipment of shirts. I'm replacing those shirts. I got X amount of people that want those shirts. I got Gary Cantrell that wants a size 14, unbeknownst to me last minute. I'm trying to design the new ones that get posted on this Thursday, along with including a slide for the pre-orders. Your merch problems are my merch problems times 50.
Right. Well, I mean, that's just how it is. I mean, I don't want to.
I got people sending back their shoes because they forgot to mark signed on it.
I know. I get all the emails, Bubba, and I know
it's just like
I know it's overwhelming, but here's the thing, man. I just want to be, and I clearly don't get stuff done, but I just want to let everybody know that we appreciate them, and we do, and I just want to try to make sure that. If you are a person that helps the show, the Gary Cantrells, the Grouper Lips, the Tiggs Bits, if you're Tuttle, Colton, if you're one of these people that helps the program and you'd like a piece of merchandise, absolutely, I will get that for you. But when we have some specialty merchandise where I have to, one, pre-order them, so I have to know your size prior, or two, something as coveted as a ring, I have to know your data before I put that order in. That's all I ask. Fair.
I mean, I'm trying to run. This is a fucking business. This is a business. Most radio personalities don't know what it's like to run a. No, for real.
Fuck other radio.
No, hear me out for a second. Hear me out, Seth. Most radio personalities and the guys that you've worked for, their show is not also a 14 ways to monetize business. They don't have a merchandising wing. They don't have 7 employees. They don't pay federal taxes on people. They don't have any of that.
Bubba.
Am I right or wrong?
You're right. But let me ask you.
So with that brings a bunch of fucking added stress.
Why do you keep punching down and comparing yourself to radio people?
I'm not punching down. I'm just letting you know the added shit that I have to deal with.
I understand that.
I just don't roll in here and fucking do a show and then go back home and jack my dick. I got a full-blown business that I'm running.
Okay, I understand jacking your dick is a huge part of it, and also you clearly watched the Downfall of Diddy documentary. It was a full hour. So you do have a little time in between running the business to do a couple of things. I just want to tell you, because I know you bring it up on the air, and I'm just going to say this moving forward, I don't even think you should compare yourself to a radio personality. When you want to talk about all these different ways of income that you have coming in that radio guys don't, compare yourself to the other fucking streamers out there, the other brands that are fucking bringing it in from fucking sponsors and fucking tips and all the other ways, merch and all the other different ways that they're bringing it in. Like you're in a different.
I know that
you're in a different class, Bubba. And
I understand
and
that.
I don't think I know that you bring it up. I know that we joke about it like no other other radio guy has this, and it is funny. But I mean, like, you're not on that level. They're not on your level. And when they're done, yeah, they don't own their stuff. They're not going to have anything you do. But that's why you're not just a radio guy.
I know. I got it. But sometimes I revert back to it.
Well, I know.
That's the only thing that I know. For 40 years, I've been a radio guy.
Well, you know what?
When I compare myself to other radio guys, I'm sorry, Seth, I'm probably always going to do that.
No, you can change, Bubba.
You can change too.
The times have changed. Like you can evolve and understand if you're a streaming personality or something like that. I'm not trying to get into like semantics here of what you should be called. I just want to let you know that I don't compare you to radio people at all. I don't think you should compare yourself to radio people at all.
Like right now, I'm getting the final approval on the slides. I'm getting the final that I'm putting up on Thursday.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like I got a lot. So if Gary Cantrell or Tiggs and Bits,
well, just put them down for a 14 right now.
If you want slides, you're gonna have to fucking let me know. Because they're going to be open for 2 weeks.
This is all, Bubba, and this is all on me. I don't know if I established that. Everybody's given me their info, okay? It was my fault. I just wanted...
No, but then you were like, man, you put these little sliding, fucking fleeting-ass Seth-like comments to be like, I don't know what I'm going to tell Gary, whether, the size 14.
Well, I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah,
we just told him.
I don't know what I'm going to tell Gary because, he's done a lot of work for us and everything. And, I might have dropped the ball on the size. You sure you don't have a size 14? No, motherfucker, I ain't got a size 14.
Is it wrong that I care about the people that
help? It's wrong that you didn't give me the data early on.
That's fine. I'll take that. But, like, is it...
But don't make me feel bad about it.
I'm not trying to make you feel bad.
You have made me feel bad about it.
No, I said it's my fault. I just said just because I wanted to let you know, Bubba, like I'm reporting to you, the head guy around here, that despite people being a part of this, they still are fans. That's what I wanted to tell you. That wasn't for anything specific as far as like giving me merchandise right now. I just wanted to tell that to you.
Okay, great. Point taken. Let's move on. Caitlin Clark. No, new puppy. I heard you got a new puppy.
Yeah.
Man, do you not know what the fuck you're getting yourself into? Dude, you're first of all, let me just.
You haven't even asked me how
Can we break it down? Can we break it?
Is it going to be about you? Because I got feelings.
It's about you. It's about you, motherfucker. Okay, and it's about you and your lovely wife and your beautiful child.
It's very contentious, like last week.
No, it's not, motherfucker. Because I try to give it to you on the real, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I give it to you like a man.
Yeah, we're on the $5,000 podcast table. I have to look deep into your eye.
Okay, well, look deep into those gorilla set fucking.
I am. They're so angry. Like Eric Andre was right. Why are you so stressed out?
No, here's the deal.
You want some frustrated Adderall?
Because here's the deal. Fucking new puppies require, they're going to piss everywhere, first of all, until you get them potty trained. And then they get the zoomies and they're going to go fucking crazy. And then it's going to require Sammy to say, Daddy, we got to take little fucking, what's it, Sparky or
Sandy.
Blackie. What's
Sandy. Sandy.
We have to take Sandy out for a walk. Well, maybe Seth, he just got done fucking smoking a hookah and he's too high to go out and fucking take this stupid ass fucking dog around the corner and let it shit and piss. But little Sethy is going to wear big Sethy the fuck out. Hey, Sandy has to go out. And Sandy really does need to go out. As a puppy, you got to take a dog out like 200 times a day for it to understand how to potty train. Otherwise, it's going to be shitting and pissing everywhere in the house until you've potty trained it.
What?
And potty trained sucks. Less pussy, just less everything.
Okay. Can I give you do you know anything about me, Bubba?
Yeah.
Have I gone through anything with dogs recently?
Yeah, you lost your longtime dog. It was very tragic, much like when I lost Pookie. And, and it took me about 2 years to get a new dog.
Okay, well, guess what? I'm not ready, but my wife has been bringing it up for a while, and I'll be honest, this is not an adoption deal. This would be our dog that we had to put down after 15 years, Ribby. This is from a breeder that it would be her niece that we're adopting. So this is like part of Ribby's lineage. Yes, and we already have Ribby's sister, and she's getting older. She's Piper.
Okay. So and I'm assuming Piper is past the puppy stage. Piper knows when to beg to go out.
Yeah.
Piper's full blood. Piper doesn't really cause you a lot of problems.
Right.
But puppies cause you a lot of problems. Now, what's wrong with just having Piper?
we
Because little Sethy wants to.
we think that. Well, I mean, it's
Are you
tough.
already? Are you already putting one paw in the grave with Piper?
No, not even close, Bubba. But I'm just there's been some things that have gone on in my personal life, and it's been rough. And Phoebe came to me. And she's like, I got to ask you a question. And I was like, oh, man, my heart sank. Because it's never good. She never wants to talk to me. I always want to talk to her. So she goes, would you be opposed to getting a dog? And she told me that she'd been monitoring this dog. It's the last one there. It was $2,000.
Did she throw any pussy parameters?
No pussy parameters.
Yeah, but here's the deal. You can work smart, and I'm glad you said I will have to kind of do an about face on this by saying puppies are a pain in the ass, but it will make Phoebe happy, which might end up getting you some more pussy.
Well, if that could be the ultimate end goal.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Well,
because you know what, I see pussy and what it does to you. It really takes the edge off. I can tell days that you've gotten a little something, and then days that you haven't. Like last night, you didn't get anything because you're a little edgy today. 2 days ago, though, I think on Sunday night you might have got a little something. Because Monday you were you were cool as a cucumber.
Dude, I don't know. It's honestly been like a week or so, but
no, I think you said this weekend you got a little something.
I don't think so, Bubba. But I mean, I do remember the last time. It was very recent. And
how'd it go?
Oh man, it was awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it full blown inner?
No.
Was it just head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of.
I can't come from head. I can't. Like, I've had so much head over the years.
I understand. Yeah, my dick is definitely hasn't taken many as at bats as yours. So there's a lot of things I can still do.
I'm like Pete Rose.
Yeah.
I've been up to bat a lot.
Yeah, you've seen.
And I'm also blackballed from the Hall of Fame.
You've seen a lot of pitches, so everything's still new to me, Bubba.
And I'm blackballed for cheating.
Sex is still new to me, so I'm
Bubba Rose, bitch, about to get mine.
Taking a swing for everything. So
hold on. So you did the last time was a little head.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
and it was offered to her by.
Can head still do it for you?
Yeah, and it was offered by her, which was like I just was.
Oh, usually you're the head. Yeah, hey, how about some head? But she brought in the head.
Oh yeah.
How'd she do it? Like, give me an example. Like, hey, you want your dicks up?
I mean, yeah, pretty much, yeah, in a text form.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wasn't face to face. It was like, hey, if you get home soon before I have to go pick up a little Sethy, let me a little head.
No, I think
little head of Rooney.
I think I was downstairs and I think I was getting ready to like come up for bed and she texted me and she goes, hey, and I'm like, what? And I thought she wanted me to bring her something and she's like,
I thought she wanted a sweet tea or some bullshit.
Yeah.
And you're like, she's like, hey, head.
And she goes,
head's on the menu.
She's like, do you want to see some titties? And I was like,
oh yeah.
I said, are you gonna touch it? And then I came upstairs and then it was
yeah.
She's ready to go.
Did she have the titties out?
The titties came out pretty fast. Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I like.
I mean, that puts you to. I have a lot of respect for you on that.
Why?
Because it's pretty pimp.
I
it's a pretty pimp move when you're downstairs and your old girl says you want some titties and you end up getting head.
It is nice.
I give credit where credit's due, my man.
I don't deserve any. I mean,
you're not a master cocksman like me, but I mean that's pretty strong, buddy.
Well, listen, if people want to give me praise and send me gifts and celebrate me, then I'm all for that.
Well, we need your wife to celebrate that fucking hog of yours.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. Hog makes it seem like it's large, which we know it's not. Can I just tell
sometimes mine looks good as fuck and it gets super hard. I can get on the cervix, and then other times I mean, can you even get on the cervix?
But people say that you're gay because of the dong talk. And
hold on, I'm talking about my dong rubbing on a girl's cervix. How the fuck can that make me gay?
Well, you were also trying to organize a Mr. America today that you wanted to see what more hot dudes displayed.
You wouldn't think that women wouldn't want to watch a male beauty contest?
No, I think women would rather watch women.
Okay.
But that was your idea. So there's just
does that make it that I want to see the guy's penis?
No.
No, but like if there was a bunch of George Clooney's up there, really good-looking men, I would think that the women, I don't want to watch it necessarily, but the women might think it's cool.
Okay, I'm just
like, man, look how good-looking that dude is. Fucking big-ass hog in the swimsuit competition.
Okay, and we have
Are my lights on in the front?
Yeah, and we had the Eric Andre stuff, where there was that very dong-centric. So
see, that wasn't. Now, why do I get like I've never been that dong-centric, and nobody's got Eric Andre painted as a gay guy.
No, they don't, Bubba. But
so have I done anything more dong than what we went through last Friday? No.
I think
I've had dongs out. I've had, pubic hair burritos. I've had, probably the 3-man circle jerk, anal expansion. I've done some things I'm not proud of, but I mean, fuck. They're stunts.
Okay.
I haven't ever had put a dong in a guy's mouth.
All right, listen.
Or put a dong in a guy's butthole.
I'll stay on the dong talk if you want. I just wanted to just finish up the dog thing because I mean you somehow we got sidetracked on a suck off job. So Phoebe came to me.
You got the suck off.
Yeah, Phoebe came to me and said like, can we get this dog? She's been watching the dog. It's 6 months. It's went from $2,000 to $300.
What? You're not going down to the Humane Society and I forgot it's.
I told you
it's lineage from Buffy. Okay.
From Ribby. Okay.
From Ribby,
listen,
okay.
and I know people are upset, but listen, I do.
I mean, listen, if it was 2,000 and it's 300, it's time to get that dog.
Right.
I
so
mean,
it all kind of came together. So Phoebe's just like, I've never been ready to get a dog, and I just said I'll do it, and she was crying, and
you have to go pick it up.
I don't go. I've never gone to pick up one of our dogs because
maybe you should. You know what? Can I tell you something?
I get sad when I see all the other dogs there.
I know, but listen. This is part. See, a lot of times you get mad at me because I try to tell you things that will get you, one, more pussy at home, and two, because you know what your wife wants. She wants to make.
I'm just trying to make more money, Bubba. I'm not trying to like.
Listen to me. You're
pussy.
making fucking. Stop hitting me with the fucking money. You're making great money.
No.
You're making fucking great money. Stop. Let's stop talking about money.
I'm not, Bubba, but I'm just telling you my life.
Well, then go work somewhere else.
My goal is...
Go work somewhere else. If you don't like how much money you're making here, I'm busting my ass trying to pay you. I'm busting my ass trying to keep you happy. And every week you bring up, I want to make more money.
No,
I want to make more money. I can't pay you more money. Someday I will be, but like this is at what point do you say I really like this job? I feel as I have a room to expand in this job.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop fucking with Bubba when it comes to money.
Bubba, it's not, this isn't commentary on this job. My goals are not to get like pussy. You know what I'm saying? How you're like, I'll talk to you about this and to get more pussy. Like I think about like other things that I can do.
Getting more pussy ties into being more successful.
Okay.
Ties into making more money. Ties into, that's all. Don't you understand that that's what you're fucking missing? You got the money and you got the desire and you got the work ethic. The pussy is the I
love a great deal just as much as the next guy, but I'm not going to crawl through a bed of hot coals or go out of my way just to save a few bucks. And if I am, man, it's got to be easy. No hoops, no BS. So when Mint Mobile says it's easy to get wireless for $15 a month with the purchase of a 3-month plan, I'm going to call them out on it. Turns out, it's really that easy. It's that easy to get wireless for $15 a month. The longest part of the process was the time I spent on hold waiting to break up with my old provider. That's a nightmare. Wish everything was as easy as Mint. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk-to-text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. You can use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your old phone number with you, along with all of your existing contacts. To get this new customer offer with your 3-month premium wireless plan for only $15 a month, you must go to mintmobile.com/Bubba. That's mintmobile.com/BUBBA. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Bubba. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower on 40 gigabytes on unlimited plans. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details.
Want to teach your kids financial literacy, but not sure where to start? Greenlight can help. With Greenlight, parents can keep an eye on kids' spending and saving, while kids and teens use a card of their own to build money confidence. As a parent, you can send instant money transfers, set up chores, automate allowance, and more. It's a convenient way to run your household, customized to your family's needs, and the easy way to raise financially smart kids. Get started with Greenlight today and get your first month free at greenlight.com/Wondery.
You're gonna get that pussy once you complete that circle.
Okay, well, I didn't know. I didn't know that my circle's fucked up, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
because I've just been focusing on the successful part, and I'm like maybe 8% of the way there.
Well, I mean, Phoebe should realize that, one, you're probably happier than you've ever been in a long time, because I really genuinely think that you kind of like it here.
But come on, man, you know that I do. I mean,
I think that
we don't have to do any.
And I think that
And they listeners know that I do too.
She gets a feeling of, like your mom has told me, she can tell you're happy or happier.
Yeah.
And so being happier makes you easier to live with at home, makes you the ability to make more money, makes you more motivated, gets you more pussy.
Okay. All right.
The more pussy ties into the overall equation of being successful, which gets you more money.
No one told me the fucking equation. I didn't know.
So let's just say, man, if you fucking, let me just tell you this. Let's just say this. Let's say you fucking called up Phoebe and said, hey, Phoebes, I'm going to pick up that dog today so that you don't have to. Okay, that's just another little man notch on your little man notch deal. And then next paycheck, I know for a fact you're going to get a bonus because we got some podcasting money in yesterday.
Oh, we did?
But it's too late.
Oh, damn. How we doing?
But it's too late for this because it's not the end of the month because we could get even more.
Right.
But I know you're going to get a little. You're going to get a little bony.
Little June 31st deal?
You'll get a little bony.
Wait, I think we only have 30 days this month.
And so that ties in, and you're going to be able to, like, hey, 2 months in a row, I've got a decent sized little bony.
Dude.
And my podcasting's going good, and I'm happy.
I feel like I'm not.
And then Phoebe goes, and you know what? That motherfucker went and picked up the dog, handled all that, kept that off my plate. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of him tonight.
Listen, they want to go pick up the dog. They're gonna bring Piper. They want to go.
Okay, so I didn't know it was a big production.
Yeah, it's a big production that I'm gonna sit out of. I'm letting her have that. Like, I think the fact that I okayed getting the dog, I think is enough for her. I know that this is gonna sound wild, but she said that Ribby came to her in a dream and like ran to her, and she felt like Ribby was trying to tell her something, like for us to get this dog. So I liked signs. So I went.
She bamboozled you on that deal.
I went, I said.
Did you tell her you had a dream about getting a brand new box of baseball cards, and then you opened one up, and there was a motherfucking Show Manani in there?
Shohei Ohtani. Bubba, I don't have to dream about cards. I think about them all day. I wish I...
Like, hold on. The first time you worked with me, you were not so as card aggressive.
I wasn't into them at all.
I know. So, like, what got you in? Like, what changed? At what point of you not being with me did you get into these cards?
There was just Phoebe went.
Was it L.A.?
No, Phoebe went to Target one night, and I just was like, "Hey, grab me a pack of cards." I don't know, it just randomly felt like opening them. They were hockey cards, and
so you're like, "Hey, listen, you're going to Target, and I'm assuming you knew that Target sold cards."
Yeah.
So did you just like say, "Give me some fucking hockey cards"?
I was just like, "Just give me some cards." Yeah, and she came back with hockey cards because I was big into hockey at the time.
Right.
I didn't get anything crazy. I didn't even really know what I was doing, and I just started paying more attention to it, buying more cards and stuff, getting into.
Now, would you say that in your card hustle, you are positive?
No.
No.
I'm down. I'm down for sure. I misspent a lot of money early on.
What do you think you're down? 2 G's? 5 G's?
Tough to say. It's really tough to say, Bubba, because right now in cash I'm probably down like 5, but I have cards that are sitting here that could change that in 3 years. I mean, I know it sounds stupid, but
so like, do you within the card hustle? Do you gotta?
I buy a lot of. You
gotta buy a lot of on the comes.
I buy a lot of younger guys that are like on the come up that have potential.
Didn't you buy a bunch of Tampa Bay Tarpon guys that are in the single A right now that are part of the Yankee system that are going to that you think and by the way, I think you might be. You're certainly going to get their autographs. By the way, you are throwing out the first pitch on Saturday.
No, thank you.
Don't you think that's pretty cool?
No, it is cool as shit.
Yeah.
Because I saw my buddy Jay Retcher that I used to work with at 620. He's throwing out the first pitch for the Rays-Cubs game. But I was like, you know what? I'm fucking going to whip that bitch into the Tampa Tarpons game. Can I bring my daughter out to the field with me?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I want to throw. I've done the
They'll
first.
even say, ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the mound, co-host in the Bubba the Love Sponge show, Seth Kushner, accompanied by his daughter, Lil Sethy.
Yeah, no, I love it. I think it's awesome. So
now, are you going to invite your mom?
I didn't. I mean,
David and your mom.
You know what, Bubba? I bet they're not going to be able to make it. That's the day my dad's getting his bar mitzvah in the morning. It's the 22nd.
It's the morning, though. Bar mitzvah doesn't last till
it's at
8
like,
o'clock at night.
I bet 10. It's at like 10:30, and then there's a shindig afterwards. I'm just saying I'll invite them, but my dad it's a huge fucking deal. I didn't even know how big of a deal it was.
Are you going to miss it?
No. It's like I said, it's in the first half of the day. It's gonna be a busy ass day for me in Tampa, but yeah, because the fucking temple's over on Swan.
Don't most Jewish men get bar mitzvahs like at 15 or something?
13, yeah. 13.
Did you have a bar mitzvah?
Yep.
All right, so why didn't David?
My dad just
Did he get gypped out of his bar mitzvah?
I think he got kicked out.
So if you're like an adult Jew and for some reason you got gypped out of your bar mitzvah, it's okay protocol wise to have one later in life?
You can really have.
I'm just asking a question.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the
You can
faith.
have one whenever. I mean, I had mine when I was 15.
Can you have another one?
I mean, if I wanted to, I don't think anybody would stop me.
Like I'm renewing my bar mitzvah.
I mean, I wouldn't want. It's too much work to learn all the Hebrew again. So I would not want to do it.
Your dad got it now. Is there like a bar mitzvah person from the church that comes and checks your dad on his Hebrew?
He's been getting lessons for a long time now, for like years.
Like, do you have to like say the Pledge of Allegiance in Hebrew?
You have to read from the Torah. So I mean,
is the Torah the Bible? You
like
Jewish,
Jewish
that's the Jewish Bible
law and stuff.
You
got
to read from it, like Corinthians. Like I got Corinthians, memorized.
Yeah.
Love seeks no. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love seeks. Love does not boast. Love is not.
Yeah, well, this is all in Hebrew. I mean, this is like.
Does he got to do shema shinga linga linga?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and we have to do it too.
Linga, linga.
We got to do it. My mom's got us.
You got to do shema shanga linga.
My
linga?
mom's got us fucking going up and doing a damn prayer.
Can you give me an example of some Hebrew?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Cool. I mean, like I feel as if the way you're spitting that was cool.
Yeah, no, it's
like you weren't like saying Bubba the Love Sponge is a piece of shit. I hate him.
No, that's just a prayer over the candles. Like that's
okay.
just. I mean, but
candle prayer.
Yeah, just go.
Can you pray that can you pray Hebrew that the Rays can pull the nose up? They're 4-6 in their last 10.
I gotta tell you, man, I don't.
You don't think even Jewish faith can fix the Rays?
I've been using my prayers for the Mavericks. To be honest with you, I can't ask God.
I don't know how that's working for you, buddy.
I can't ask God for too much sports shit right now, so I'm bothered.
Although I did, you know what I loved? I loved that the Hurley dude, I know we're not getting into sports too much, but I like that the Hurley dude was offered the Lakers job, the guy from UConn, and he stayed with UConn because he just knows that LeBron James, I mean, like...
No, Bubba, he played the Lakers to get a huge deal.
Yeah, I know, but I'm glad, because I think the guy from Butler that went on to the Celtics is probably the last guy.
Oh, Brad Stevens?
Yeah, I think that went on later to be the general manager, right?
Dude, don't forget Billy Donovan's been in the NBA for a long ass. I mean, that was way before Brad Stevens, I believe.
You're right. But didn't Rick Pitino try it and he didn't do too good?
Rick Pitino flamed out. John Calipari flamed out.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean,
but I'm just glad because I feel sorry for the guy that takes the Lakers job because it's just fucking however LeBron feels.
It could be JJ Redick, who was his old teammate who's doing a podcast with.
Do they draft Bronny in the second? I've seen conflicting reports that one, he's all that, and two, that he's a dud.
I'm just honestly surprised that he's okay with going in the second round. I felt like
but that's kind of like he's not a first rounder.
Well, I don't know. They say this. Look, basketball is different from other sports because you're taking guys. A lot of guys now are projects. So you're taking a guy like this Zach Edey guy from Purdue, 7'4".
Right. Yeah, he's a project.
Right. So you have to take.
Wembanyama was kind of a project, wasn't it? Or was he just they had so much footage on him that they knew that he was going to drain?
Dude, Wembanyama was fucking money from the start.
Right. So there wasn't as much unknown with Wembanyama. In fact, didn't LeBron go on to say that he's generational talent?
Yeah.
He's like the last person to come along since Wembanyama was LeBron.
It was bigger. I mean, his hype was bigger than LeBron. And I mean, he's a great kid. It's fun watching him play.
How good is he going to be?
He's going to be the fucking best.
He's got to put another 60 pounds on,
He's going to be the best player in the NBA probably in the next 2 years.
It amazes me that he's got like Caitlin Clark threes sometimes.
That's the thing, Bubba. So it's like, okay, so Zach Edey can shoot the three, but when you've got
like Webb.
Well, I know, but you're saying so you've got a 7'4" guy who they're worried about can't play defense because they don't play like a post up game in the NBA and shit.
Right.
They play run and gun and all that. So I've seen like that this guy's a project, and now I've seen where the guy could get drafted as high as 14. You don't know what could happen. Teams might draft the guy from Lithuania. They might draft the guy from the G League, like the minor leagues. You could take. There's so many different places you can take basketball players that it's tough. So
and there's only 2 rounds,
right? So with Bronny James,
how many guys are on a team? Like 14.
I think there's a 12 roster.
12 to
then there's
14,
probably a couple,
something like that. Maybe a couple practice guys.
Yeah, maybe like, I don't know, 14, 15, right around there.
I mean, there's not a lot to be had there.
No, there's not. So
you got your starting 5 and then a backup to each one of those, and then maybe an extra forward and an extra big guy.
The LeBron thing's tough, man, because, he picks the head coach, he picks his players, and
I think he's been a failure.
Well, I mean, they did win the championship in the bubble, it's tough to say bubble championships don't matter because the Lightning got one.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I think it's been
how many Lightning got now? 5
championships.
Yeah.
They have 3. They have the one in 04, and then the back-to-backs.
Oh, that's right.
They've been to 5. They've been to 5
and won 3.
Yeah, they're 3 and 2.
That's right. They went back to back. They went bubble, then the year after.
Yeah, they lost to the Avalanche, and then they lost.
Are they hurting? Are they in trouble?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, I hope they are.
All those. See, why so negative? They didn't do anything to you.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, man.
Cox did that to you. Cox did that
Bubba.
to you. They couldn't tell Cox no on that.
I 1,000% agree that Cox, who has
the broadcast right,
the Lighting had asked me to do some pre and post game stuff on the radio.
So that right there shows you where their head was.
Yeah, Bubba, but they let me go, and they didn't try to find anything fucking else for me at all.
I know, but
they didn't owe me anything. But
they knew what they wanted you for.
Bubba, here's the thing, man. They let me go like a bitch. I felt like a bitch. I felt worthless. I felt like I gave that organization everything, from working for free for multiple years to being everywhere they wanted to fucking anything, Bubba, like going out to the kids parade at Gasparilla and interviewing people. Like, I did everything, and I fucking loved it. But when you call me and go, your old station doesn't want you on, so
yeah, well, hold on. Welcome to the club, buddy.
Right. Okay, and
I burn a bridge on every fucking company here.
Well, but I get it, okay? You don't want to have me on, that's fine. But I think that the Lightning I felt hung out to dry, and it's hard to root for them. Yeah. I don't know why. I feel like I have to apologize, but I also don't. Like, they got rid of me for whatever reason, and I had some great times. They won the Stanley Cup 2 years that I was working with them, Bubba.
Did you get a ring?
No. It was fucking awesome. I got great memories.
What did Jason Dixon do for him back in 04? Because I was looking at Jason Dixon's Twitter a couple weeks ago, and it was like
that? I don't know who that is.
Jason Dixon, the old Power Pig kid.
I don't know who that
the
is.
The old Clear Channel guy.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. He did something for the Lightning in 04. He had a fucking championship.
A lot of people in the front office, full-time employees got a ring. It wasn't the one the players got that opened up and shit. And then I was there, man, Bubba. It was political because there was a lot of the kid I worked with wanted a fucking ring, and they weren't going to get him, and he had to fight for a ring.
Did he get one?
Yeah, he eventually got one.
The guy won the chirp.
Yeah, he's got 2 rings. Kid's got 2 rings.
Real ones?
Yeah.
The ones the players get?
No, the ones
front office Willies.
Yeah, but they're still real. It's not like they're fake or anything. I mean, they're real ass rings. So I didn't get any of that.
You got a Bubba Army ring?
I do. Yeah, I have a Bubba Army coin too at home. I don't know if remember you gave that to me at all.
So what about Father's Day? Can I tell you what I would want to do for Father's Day?
Yeah.
I want everybody to leave me alone. Turn my phone off. Maybe jack off to some porn.
Well, I mean,
maybe go out back and change the oil in my truck.
You have an intricate situation because of your relationship with, your son and your dad. So
yeah, I'm going to call my dad. I already sent him something. I'm going to call him up, tell him I love him, and spend some few minutes on the phone with him. And then I'm just going to wish that my son would call me, but he won't. That's what sucks. Can you imagine not having a relationship with Sammy? Can you remember?
No, but I have gone where I haven't had a relationship with my parents,
and that's not healthy. It's not healthy. It's you know what? That is if that is completely our fault.
Parents?
No, our fault. Me and yours. If you don't have a relationship with Elise and Larry, and I don't have a relationship with my father, I've always had a relationship with my mother. That's on us. because they're getting to the age where they don't need the added stress, and we need to be bigger persons and overcome the pettiness as to what potentially could be the problem, and realize that they're our mom and our dad, and they're the only ones that we're ever going to get. And you come from an even more special situation in the fact that your parents are together.
Oh, it's so special my parents are together.
Most people don't have that.
Oh, I would have been so fucked up if they would have gotten divorced, Bubba. Can you imagine what I'd be
You're
like?
a dick.
I'm a fuck. You know what? Yeah, they're still married, okay? Big fucking whoop.
Yeah, well, you know what? Not having a relationship with him's on you. You should be the bigger person and resolve any issues that they would have with you just because of their age and how they're, I'm just saying it's on you.
By the way, shout out to my parents' happy anniversary today.
Just like I'm gonna actually text your mom that I'm gonna look like I'm a fucking pimp.
Yeah, you will. My fucking brothers texted me. They're like, make sure you wish mom and dad a happy anniversary. I go, motherfucker, I sent that shit at 6:26. Said I was probably the first one. And then my brother likes to fuck with me. Said I'm gonna be the best man at your wedding.
Who, my wedding?
Yeah. I just said my brother likes to fuck with me, if so.
There's one of your brothers that likes the show, isn't there?
Yeah, Brett. Yeah,
one of
that's
them
the one.
doesn't though.
The other one's always in Paris and like traveling, and
Man, he's made it.
he's rich as fuck. Yeah.
Do you ever get a little jealous of him? Like, I don't get jealous of Tara. I'm happy for her.
I'm not jealous. I just we all took different paths, and I'm kind of still waiting for my path to fully work out for me.
You're waiting to find that hole. We're blocking our asses off. You're waiting to find that hole.
I'm trying to find that hole where someone just gives me $250,000 to do something that I'm not qualified for. Yeah, no, he's doing great though. So.
All right, so listen, we're going to end it with, you said you'd like to talk to me about something that's executive producer sounding, and we can handle it on the air or off the air, but you have some suggestions for me that would make my brand better.
Bubba, let's fucking fuck the Hulk Hogan stuff, man. Fuck.
I haven't done anything with it.
Listen. Fuck the Hulk Hogan stuff. Fuck being blacklisted. Fuck all that shit. And let's fucking move forward.
I am.
I'm saying we don't even need to bring it up.
I don't.
I think that where we're going right now, we don't need to bring it up.
How many times have I brought it up lately compared to how I used to bring it up?
You've been doing great, which is
better.
Which is why I'm telling you.
But I got this big coming.
No, listen, I understand, and that's fine. Let that do the talking.
I am.
But I'm just letting you know.
But I might have to go on tour to promote that.
Listen, I understand.
You're talking about our airwaves.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
no problem.
I'm talking about with this show, I think in order for it to grow and get outside the Bubba Army bubble that we're kind of in, I think that we need to obviously have more mass appeal. And I don't think that trying to go back into bad things in your life helps that. I think the show is at its best when we're all fucking around and we're all being funny.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, and I think that's what it's gotta be. What's going on? See, yeah, you don't. I mean, I
no, you resonated.
I
got it locked in. It's locked the fuck in.
Is that what you were doing with the neck thing?
Yeah, I was locking it in.
Okay, well, I just
you
want
look like this, and then it sounds like gravel in your neck.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
Well, I just want to.
I agree, and I will try to do that better.
I just want to keep. I want to keep the show and everything moving forward with the momentum and all that shit. That's why. That's where
I'm hungry.
Okay. All right. We can.
Aren't
finish.
You hungry?
Well, I can't eat because I have to do pigmentation.
Have you lost weight?
I don't think so.
I think so.
Well, this is only an extra large shirt, so.
I mean, you look like you've lost some weight.
I mean, I
worked out last night.
I haven't worked out in a while. I'd like to get back in there.
No, you can't get back in there because you make fun of my gym.
No, I don't. I said it was dusty one time.
What?
I said it was dusty one time for some good content. There's
some things that you can make fun of around here, and my gym is not one of them.
Okay, well, let me tell you this then, cowboy. What did I tell you yesterday on the air about our Instagram that we just started getting it monetized? And that was at 24 cents. Okay, it's at $6.30 right now. And do you understand that the reason that keeps going up is because I call your gym dusty and I put fucking videos up of me asking you for petty cash so I can go with Rio and Craig to Cheesecake Factory?
I'm dancing with you, cousin.
Like that's
and we cut a deal on that.
On the petty cash?
No, we cut a deal on Instagram.
No, I know we got a deal, but I'm just
You
saying.
know what? And when you cut the deal, I doubled it. And you're like, I don't want to give any figures, but you're like, how about this? And I go, well, how about that? And it was double what you asked for.
Yeah.
And I mean, fuck.
Well, because I'm just. You go, how much is this going to make? I go, I have no fucking idea. I could be in a losing proposition.
We went from 27 cents to $6.08 in one day. We're fucking right to we're like an Elon Musk space shuttle. We're right to the fucking very top.
I mean,
kid.
I'm actually on pace to make $36, I think, this month. So if we continue at the rate we're at.
That could buy you some Beckett 101s.
I mean, I could get one box of cards. I just want to have enough money to where I have money put aside for my family, and I can just open up cards all day. Like,
okay, that's great. We're gonna get there, okay, buddy?
Okay.
Just fucking rely. Just have a little faith in me too.
I am.
Have some faith in me. Instead of looking at this place, you should say, "My God, there's nobody else that's established anything like this in town."
Fuck everybody in town.
I'm just saying.
Fuck the town, baby.
Look at this sound.
We're on the internet.
But look at this sound stage that we're on. This is about as impressive as anywhere else.
Yeah, I mean, this is nice. Eric Andre could probably do a hell of a show fucking on this stage.
We could.
Yeah, you got a great stage. We're going to do the unsigned podcast review. We have people come up here, do a live 10-minute podcast, and then we tell them it fucking sucks or not.
I saw that somebody had said, I know that you're getting emails now from people.
Oh, come on. You had to see my reply. I was strong as fuck.
I think you said it sucked.
No. Come on, Sponjo. Give me some fucking credit on this one, man. Come on.
Seth.
Give me some credit, dude. This was fucking strong as
Seth,
shit.
I can't. I get emails from Merch Crick about merchandise. I get emails from Lummy about the show. I get emails from Rhett.
All right.
I get emails from Macho Man, whose real name's Andy. I get emails from Tom Bean. I get emails from. I think I saw it, and I think you pimped out on the answer. Why don't you give me the pimp answer?
Well, can I tell you? Want to tell you what they said?
Yeah.
All right. It was a podcast we played on the air. 2 chicks. I think T-shirt Will sent it. He had been a guest on the podcast.
Right.
You played it. You thought it was horrible. So they sent an email. They go, "Good afternoon. We haven't heard from you, but we were hoping we would have to listen to our show. We are pretty proud of what we started and how much we've grown, and don't plan on stopping. We're off the cuff and make fun of everything. I sent episodes in a prior email, but I'm sending you 2 new shows that Jess and I did. Here's a good idea of us." Okay. So Bubba. So I went to their YouTube page,
Right.
and I took a screenshot of it, and their last show had
two views.
Had 1 view.
Well, 2 if you watched it.
It's still showing 1. So
right. Hey, listen, if you're gonna promote your podcast and you're gonna send us your YouTube link, and you got
they didn't send YouTube. I looked it up.
Okay, but when Seth's bird dogging it and he's looking at your stats and you got 1 view.
So this is what Bubba. Here's what she said. We're proud of how much we've grown. So I said, hey, we had a chance to review your podcast. Where are you guys showing the most growth? I can only see YouTube numbers and Instagram numbers. We're very into tapping the new forums that podcasts are taking off on, so I'd love to see where your successes lie. Thank you. And they never got back to me.
That's perfect. That's like saying, saying, I saw some stats that suck. Why don't you show me the ones that you're referring to?
Right, and if you guys are talking about your chemistry and shit is growing, well, I don't care about that.
I need numbers.
But here's the thing: if you are going to,
are Tiggs and Biggs, are they building some numbers?
They're doing well, man. They promoted a lot. They're all good. They're all good dudes. So
got my eye on them.
Yeah, no.
How about Stoner Loner?
So I love the Stoner and Loner. So
they got any traction?
They're doing well. Most of us do.
I already saw that you started posturing that you're going to have a slower month this month. That's unacceptable. We have to pull the fucking nose up.
I understand. I feel like listening's off come summertime.
Well, maybe you and I need to do. I mean, we're the 2 fucking stars of the show.
Well, listen, Bubba.
Maybe I bring the merch crick in here.
Or putting up something. We're working on a couple things. I'm putting up stuff. New stuff.
Oh, I think Heather Wiz. I think there's going to be a girl the BRN deal, isn't there?
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I alluded to it, but I didn't fully go in.
Yeah,
but I said we've got
I think it's going to be Merch Crick, Maria Guatemala, Ashley, and the Wiz. And I think is that what it is?
Yeah. And then there's other people that want to join the network. But for me, here's the thing. It has to be a partnership. You have to be giving us something, and we have to be giving you something.
We can't give you anything.
Well, I mean, we give you a forum. Like, we give you a platform to be heard.
There ain't no money for. I mean, listen, there ain't no money.
No. But we're giving. But Bubba, somebody that has. I could put these joint laughter chicks on who have one view, and I could put them on the platform today, and they'd have 3,000 downloads before the sun comes up tomorrow. Before the sun comes up tomorrow. But
decent.
What do they do for us if we put them on?
We could literally put, two guys talking about fucking shingles on here, and they'll get 3,000 downloads just based on how big our forum is. So you got to come up with something pretty fucking good and special.
There was nothing here of like, hey, why like they didn't ask to join our network. I don't really think they know what they were asking. But I emailed them back.
It was Will. Will's a mark. He was trying to get his girls on.
But listen, I emailed them back and I didn't hear back. What am I going to do? I'm trying every day, Bubba. I'll be 1,000% honest with you. I do not. I feel like I'm failing the podcast thing right now.
No, you're only going to fail if your number if this month's number goes down, because we're on a 3-month uptick. 3. I know.
Yeah, no. March, April, May, February was down.
Yep. So you don't think I pay attention?
No, I mean we were off the air for 2 weeks, but yeah, no.
March, April, May, uptick. March, up certain number. May, better. Or April, better. May, better. Now we're in June, and it's kind of looking like we're going to dip down a little bit. So motherfuckers better download, share, and like, especially when you get a treat like this. Like, this is a good ass.
I don't know.
Show.
I mean, just
there's a couple real radio pros fucking cutting it up in here, cousin.
Just, rate the podcast, subscribe to it. If anybody used to like Bubba, send it to him. So I send it to the person, and I mean, that's how it's going to build. But yeah, this one does well. I just feel like I haven't developed enough new podcasts at all.
Yeah.
So it's hard.
Well, pull your head out of your ass, buddy.
Well, I'm on so many that I wish that I could,
I know you're exhausted, but I need you, my friend.
I'm not even exhausted. I just feel like I'm not doing enough. So
you are, but you just maybe 50% less bitching and 82% less money aggressiveness, and then we'll be fine. Okay, you're employee of the year, buddy. At that point,
is the petty cash off the table for Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah, motherfucker. Of course, I ain't paying for you to take your guys out to dinner. I'm giving them a fucking $25,000 promotion Saturday for free.
I understand, but I was going to go live on Instagram, so I figured it could be a business expense.
No, motherfucker. Jesus, no. God damn, I gotta go. Always just fucking nickel and
will you take a receipt? Like if I give no alcohol, I won't have you pay for alcohol.
Nothing. Zero. Nothing.
Just a fuck boy. He's not your goy toy. He is our Sethy boy. He's not your goy toy. Direct deposits. He's making profits. He's picking pockets when his daughters